It's the Sean Widmer Podcast. It's a journal by someone that just really doesn't like to write.
Thanks for checking out the Tuesday edition of the podcast. It means a lot to have you here. Hope you enjoy. Today we're going to talk about the fact today's a huge sports day for me. Monster. We're going to kick off with that. Literally kick off. Whoa, puns. I want to talk about what I'm gaming on right now, and the USA Today released the top 10 hamburgers in America list, so of course we got to talk about it, because if it's fast food, we talk about it on the Sean Widmer Podcast. Okay, begging. Does anyone have an HBO Max login for me? Is anyone going to hook us up? Huck, is anyone going to, the boys are awake. Is anyone going to hook us up with an HBO Max login, do you think? You think they're going to? Everyone's in here. Good. No, we're not touching anything. Thank you. So, Hard Knocks, Seahawks, starts tonight. How you feeling? Are you excited about the Seahawks season, Olivia J. Widmer? Huck, are you excited about the Seahawks? Yeah, we want to watch it. So, that's my children pleading. I got options, right? The first one is to beg on the podcast. Does anyone have an HBO login? Am I sharing a login with anybody who has an HBO login? They can share back. I got all the kids in here now. This is what happens. I don't think I've had alone time yet in the last a little while because I've got the kids all week by myself. And so we're not touching anything on this table. This is how we parent. We're not touching anything in here. Hi, Woods on the video. We'll see. We'll see how this podcast goes today. I think it might be a very short-lived one. I think Olivia's coming in now. Look at these children. They all are begging to watch Seahawks Hard Knocks. Olivia, can you say, please help us? Can you say, please help us loudly?
Help us?
Wasn't loud enough. Okay, so we kind of want help, but not enough to be loud about it.
Please help us.
There it is. Seahawks Hard Knock kicks off tonight. Hard Knocks is so good. Hard Knocks, the first season Baltimore Ravens, I remember torrenting, lime-wiring, Kazaaing that because we were also Kazaaing or lime-wiring The Sopranos at the time. Hard Knocks, let me see how many seasons we're in. Hey, guys, how about we get out of this room for just a second? What do you think? Can we do that for just a second? Yeah, go ahead. Let you guys watch TV. Let the TV parent you for a second because Dad needs a break. Dad needs a break. Nope, we're not doing that. Thank you. There's some podcasting. This is how it goes. This is my life. My life is children, work, children, bed, because that's just what it is. That's what it is. And that's what I've worked my way up to. All the efforts of making this life magical through my 20s and 30s. It is magical, but it's very different. It's just parent, work, parent, bed. Okay, I have to look in here at the Hard Knocks 2001. Baltimore Ravens were the first year of Hard Knocks. It was awesome. That was 2001. So this is the 1 millionth season of Hard Knocks. It's the first one the Seahawks have been in, and I believe they said it's the second time ever that the Super Bowl champion is going to be featured, defending Super Bowl champion is going to be featured on Hard Knocks. And the last time was 2001, Baltimore Ravens. Very cool. I'm excited for it. I again begging if I share a login with you, though you're the one who owes me. Otherwise, I think I can bundle it with Disney for like a month. You know, the Seahawks are worth the extra $10 for me for 2 months. That's for sure. I would easily pay $10 for something ridiculous for the Seahawks this month. For something awesome like Hard Knocks, I'll be there. Anyhow, that starts tonight. Get excited for that. I'm already just sitting here dreading the text messages about bad parenting. Oh, you're such a whiny baby. Sorry. When everyone's awake and rocking today. I don't know if you saw in the video. It's early here in Lexington, Kentucky, but before work, I try to bust out the podcast, and before that, I got the kids in real clothes today. In the 7 a.m. hour, I got the kids in real clothes because the person who comes and does the babysitting has, I think, seen them in pajamas the last 4 times she's been here. So I thought today, what a treat, get the kids in real clothes and maybe motivate a excursion outside since it looks like it's going to be nice out today. So if you ever have, so's got to stop. If you have kids and you've ever tried to dress them early when they don't want to, you know what the last 30 minutes of my life was like before I hit record on this. And so then after that, I think I got kicked in the face, in the chest, in the privates. I got kicked all over, punched, hit. And so then to hit record and have all three come in here like happy, like they forgot where we were. I had them set up too in there. I think I found every single marker and crayon, and I've been printing off coloring sheets for the kids as they get into something. So if they're into Blippi for a second, we're printing off Blippi coloring sheets. I find it way easier than going and buying a coloring book they color 2 pictures in. Instead, I know they're into Minions. We print off 4 Minions pages for each of them, and they crush those things. But they're not into it, Minions enough to color a whole coloring book. But they're into it for 4 paintings, and I think Kung Fu Panda is going to be our next dive. Hard Knocks starts tonight. I have been gaming in a little retro action. Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out this fall. I'm very excited for it. Grand Theft Auto, one of my 3 favorite video game franchises of all time. They are games that I've played and beat all of, except for 1 and 2, which I've tried to beat. They're just very difficult, top-down, different than current Grand Theft Auto. But I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 3. I had this hope in mind that I was going to play through a lot of the Grand Theft Autos. I don't have time for video games anymore, which is a bummer. And so I've been working on Grand Theft Auto 3, which is maybe a 20-hour game, and I've been working on it for months. But I've been enjoying it. I've been playing it, working a mission here and there. It's so funny. I think back to when that game came out, which that game came out in 2001. I think we've talked about this before. 2001 is like the most insane year in gaming. I know a lot of people say it's the very best year in video games, but I don't. There's a couple other years in there I'm trying to remember that are really good. The thing with 2001, and sorry about this tangent, but if you didn't know this, 2001 is insane. It has Grand Theft Auto 3 comes out, Halo comes out, the Xbox comes out. It was Devil May Cry comes out, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was out that year. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of the Patriots is out that year. It's in the middle for sports gaming fans. It's in the middle of the Madden versus 2K battle. So NFL 2K2, NBA 2K2 are out for the Dreamcast. It's the last year of Dreamcast, I believe. And they are out for those systems, and those games were rad. NFL 2K and NBA 2K on Dreamcast are, compared to what was going on PlayStation at the time, holy cow. That was a battle of battles. Final Fantasy X, now I'm going off memory, and this is where we're going to get in trouble. I believe Final Fantasy X is 2001. There is I think Jak and Daxter, for you PlayStation fans, I think that started that year. Max Payne is 2001. There's more, and I forget what it is. There's a handheld, I think Game Boy Advance came out 2001. Anyways, 2001's insane. It's insane. And Grand Theft Auto 3 is in the middle of all of that. It begins the new look as people are looking at how to make open world games. It kind of kicks off a whole new genre of gaming at a high level. And of course starts one of the biggest franchises. 2001 was awesome. So I'm playing Grand Theft Auto 3. I used to play this game and it was 2 hours, bust out 10 missions. Now I am playing it mission to mission. I will sit down on the couch for a second if I find a window, and I will attempt to beat a mission on the map. And then when I'm done with the mission, I run back to a save point, save it, and feel so good about how much I've accomplished. And I'm thinking, well, that's going to take a long time to beat this game if I'm playing one mission at a time. That's going to take a long time. But, gee, man, GTA 3 is so fun. It's so good. If you're a Grand Theft Auto fan, it is funny to go back and realize how much better the game has gotten, how great Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City is so good. But to realize how much better the game is mechanically now and how much better it got, kind of starting with San Andreas, it's wild. When you drive your car and it goes in the water and you die automatically in Grand Theft Auto 3, you're thinking, boy, that was a bummer. That's difficult. And you're in water that's barely over the window of your car. Half of your car is on the beach still, but the front part of it is in the water, and you're just finishing a mission. And you think, just hop out, Fido. Just hop out and walk on the beach. But he sits in the car and dies. And then you have to redo the mission the next day because you just don't have time you don't have time to replay missions when you're 44. Nothing will change. Okay, let's do this top burgers list. Anyway, all that to say, Grand Theft Auto 3 still rules. That series still is awesome. And now I'm going to have to look at the 2001 in video games when I'm done recording because it was a great year. Speaking of great, USA Today hailed the top 10 best hamburgers in the U.S. This is a list. I was trying to see if I can actually go to the USA Today. It's part of their 10 best. So which burger reigns supreme in a fast food burger battle? This is from the readers of USA Today. Let's mark them off. So if you were looking to get a burger today, you can try one of these. I'm going to see how many I've tried. Number 10, the double meat Whataburger from Whataburger. I don't know that I've ever been to a Whataburger. I've seen a Whataburger, but I don't know if I've ever been to one. This is a restaurant chain that started in Texas and has expanded. The burger looks great. Double meat burger. It's got cheese. It's got all the fixins, pickles, lettuce, tomatoes, onions. It looks like a really good burger. It comes in at number 10. Number 9, a place I frequent because it's right next to my work, Wendy's, Son of Baconator. Son of Baconator comes in at number 9. 2 slices of American cheese, ketchup, mayo, and a premium bun. I am not a Son of Baconator fan. Don't hate it, but it is not the burger I'm going to seek out. I know a lot of people love Wendy's, though. I think if you have to kind of like Wendy's, and if you do, that's there. The next burger is the burger I love, and I would have this in my top 3. I don't know what's in the top 3 of this list yet. I did not look ahead. Number 8, they have the Whopper. The Whopper, I've said it a million times. To me, the Whopper is the closest to the hamburger we would eat in my grandpa's backyard. Gramps Woody made hamburgers. The Whopper is the closest. A lot of condiment, a lot of mayo, a lot of ketchup. People make fun of the Whopper because they're like, they just dip the whole thing in mayo. They just dip the whole thing in ketchup. Yeah. Hey, spoiler, condiments are great. So yeah, they're great. And you got your burger, you've got your cheese, or you've got your lettuce, tomatoes, onions. It's a backyard hamburger. Number 7 is the cheeseburger. Straight up cheeseburger from Five Guys. Five Guys never stuck with me. And this has nothing to do with the pricing. Five Guys is expensive. Five Guys just never did it for me. I've been there a handful of times, and every time I leave going, The Smoke Shack is number 6. This is a Shake Shack burger. Talk about an expensive fast food place. I've only ever had their regular hamburger there, and I've only ever been there once. But I left there thinking, this is good, but it was too expensive for what I got. But apparently the Smoke Shack is number 6 on this USA Today list. Number 5, never been to Culver's. I thought Culver's, when I moved to Lexington, was a fish place. It just sounds like a fish place. It's a burger place. I guess it has chicken, pot roast, fish sandwiches, but their Butter Burger Cheese Double. Butter Burger Cheese Double from Culver's came in at number 5 on the best burgers in the U.S. list. I have not had it. My office mate Sam is a Culver's guy. Sam, why have you never taken me there? Number 4 on the list. I respect the heck out of this one because I love A&W. The Papa Burger from A&W. 2 beef patties, 2 slices of melted American cheese, lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, and the Papa sauce on a lightly toasted bun. Now, it says fans like to wash it down with Mugs A&W famous root beer. You don't get to count the root beer in if we're talking burgers because A&W root beer is a cheat code. It's the best root beer. It's one of the best beverages you can have. This has got to be just about the burger. You cannot add other stuff from the restaurant when you're talking about just the burger. Number 3, a place my coworkers love to go a lot. I don't love it all the way. Freddy's Original Double from Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. The guys at my work love going there. I get the jalapeno burger when we do go. I've never tried the Freddy's Original Double. They are pressed. Why can't I remember? Smash burgers. They're smash burgers, and they're fine. They're fine. I think they're a good burger. I don't think they hold up to the Whopper. I don't. Number 2, the Double Double from In-N-Out, one of the most famously talked about burgers in America. I do love an In-N-Out burger. It's the other stuff, the fries I don't like there. But the In-N-Out burger is undeniably good. Fair, they come in at number 2, the double. And number 1, I've never had it. I've heard of this place a lot. Habit Burger and Grill is the fast food place, and it is the double char. I will tell you, the picture looks amazing. Open flame since '69. Habit Burger and Grill started in Santa Barbara, California, and has grown to include over 350 restaurants. This double char is 2 freshly char-grilled beef patties. Caramelized onions look great on this thing. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, mayo, toasted bun. You can add cheese. It looks really good. So there you go. There's your top 10. Have you had most of them? And you can comment on the YouTube video or comment over on Spotify. What is yours? I think I've asked this before, but let's talk about this in August. It's summer month. What is yours? What is the go-to fast food hamburger if you're going to get your favorite one right now? Don't worry about the price. What is your favorite fast food hamburger right now? All right, thanks for checking it out. The podcast, that is. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I whined about my kids. I am a good dad, I think. My kids are probably running out on the streets right now. Thank you. Goodbye.